My name is Savanah Kunz and I'm 27 years old. I'm from Brazil. I have been in China for 5 years now, and I moved here after I graduated from university in the USA. I have also lived in the US for about 6 years. I left Brazil when I was quite young, and I don't regret coming to China for work on my own without my family or my friends, because I believe that China is growing right now. It's a great opportunity for me to be here. I am very honored and happy and pleased to have this opportunity with the ZPMC. And I believe that CCCC is a strategy for the growth, the culture, the globalization is a very smart move, because the world today is changing, and with that we also must change and go in the same direction. So the globalization is very important, and being here today with my colleagues from CCCC all over the world. There are people from Russia, from Brazil, from Germany, from Ethiopia, Angola. I mean, it's a proof that CCCC is going on the right direction. Globalization is happening and the culture is very rich. Job at ZPMC, every day is a new challenge. I am one of very few foreigners in the company. Right now we are growing. We are trying to get more foreigners to start working with the ZPMC, but still we have 30,000 employees, and I would say that right now we have about 10 foreigners. When I started in the company, it were only four foreigners total. So it was a big shock in the beginning. It was a big difference from what I have grown up with, what I have studied back at home, coming from university, a Western university, and also working for a Western company. When you start working for a Chinese company and you are one of the few foreigners, it's very different. The business ethics in China are quite different from the Western world. So it was a shock. But today, my colleagues and myself, we are family, and we help each other at work. It's always in Chinese, but I am in charge of the South American region, so I speak a lot of Spanish, Portuguese, and English. Everyone in the company is very knowledgeable about what they're doing, so it's quite easy to get around, to succeed in what we need to accomplish within our projects. Internally, we have a very great communication basis. ZPMC is growing a lot. We are expanding throughout the world. We have offices now in the United States, we have offices in Brazil, in Europe, in Africa, Southeast Asia. So we are expanding in order to provide a better service for our clients. And I have been in charge, I have been working with the ZPMC in our headquarters in Shanghai. I have been in charge of the South American market. I was a regional manager. But just recently we have decided that I will move to the United States and work for our offices there, and I will be in charge of the North and South American market for marketing and sales. So I think in the beginning I was a little bit hesitant if there was opportunity or not to grow within the company, but I obviously have been surprised, and they have been very great to us. They really do look out for all of their employees, including the foreigners that are coming to work for them. So the opportunity has always been there.
I'm Ilidio. I'm 62 years old. I've been working for this company about 10 years. And at the beginning, I was working as a safety translator at safety department. So I was a newcomer at that moment, and I got a lot of knowledge from the SAP department. During the time, so I got another skill, and I had to work to another department also. I always changed the department, and until now I'm working for another department, purchase and buy another kind of materials for the company. I decided to join this company at the beginning because I had no job, and at that moment, before, as I said before, I was a teacher, and I was trying to find a new opportunity for a new job. So fortunately, this company gave me this opportunity to work. Before I worked for the company, I didn't know about Chinese people, Chinese culture, and after I worked with the Chinese guy, I knew more about Chinese guy. For me, at that moment I had no wife, so I got a wife, get married. During the time I was working for the company, I could feed my family, shall I say, and something changed for my life. Like build my house, which in Angola is a dream for the young people, and every guy is always dream to build his own house. So I did it working for this company. This time I feel different than others. So among hundreds of workers, this time working for this company in Angola, so I was selected to be one of 10. So I'm very proud in it. I'm very proud, and this time I feel I can say the special one. It's just like the Mourinho's. That was surprising until the day they told me next week you're going to China. So I surprised. Next week? So this week you need to ready everything, passport and visa. So you go to China.